Hello, lovely people. We have Noxie and Ram Lal. How are you going? I'll just wait, obviously, for a few more people to jump on. This is a new moon special in Virgo. Very exciting times. We have eclipses coming up, and this new moon is fresh starts for all. It is in 0 degrees. I will be mentioning this again and again. Hi, lovely. Hi, Ethereal. How are you, lovely? Okay. Right. So let's give the cards a good shuffle. What we're going to do is we're just going to do a short general. And the reason why I'm going to do a short collective is because tomorrow morning is going to be the live special. Okay, so if you are awake at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and you can jump in Eastern Standard Time, please do so. If you can't, it doesn't matter. The live will be broadcasted and then it will be on YouTube, and you can go back later and watch it. That will be for all signs. I will be spending about 10 to 15 minutes on each sign, so it's going to be quite a long live tomorrow morning. Okay, so see if you can jump in. That would be amazing. I will mention it a few times during this reading today. We're going to try and do a couple of hours, 2.5 maybe today on today's live. I will be doing a giveaway. Okay. All right, let's shuffle, waiting for a few more people. This Page of Pentacles really wants to come out. I don't know if you've seen it come out. It's flipping and flipping, so I think that's the 3rd time it's flipped over, so I wouldn't be surprised if that came through. Okay. Wait for a few more people, team. Team Soul Tribe. We will be using the Spirit Talker again today, so it's just a bit of a gimmick, but it has given me actually quite a lot of results in when I've been trying to talk to my spirit guides, and I've been getting a lot of messages through this that were really significant and relevant to my life at the time. So I have seen this used. You'll see it used on things like shows like Twin Paranormal, any paranormal investigations. They do use Spirit Talker, so that's where I got it from, because I love my paranormal investigations online. I do like that. And then we've got on Monday Twin Paranormal bring out a new video, so I'm pretty sure I've got it in my go-to videos below. Go check them out, watch them, support the boys over there on Twin Paranormal YouTube. And if you want a really good show to watch, they've got released loads of videos over the years. I think they've got 1.2 million subscribers now. They're doing so amazingly well. They have just I've watched them, not since the beginning, but I've watched them for a very long time now. So go check them out and watch them. We've only got 3 people online. I really do want to wait for a few more people. Hi Jamie, how are you, lovely? Hi Gemini, girly, how are you? Let's give the cards a really good go. If you're a Virgo Sun or Rising, on the video section of my channel, you'll find a daily Virgo there. And of course, I'm doing my weekly collectives every evening. I should actually really do every evening my time, AM Eastern Standard Time, but I really should do them straight after my lives. I don't always get the time though in the morning. Thank you. I am doing really, really well. Let's get straight into the collective. I'm going to do this at 5 minutes. We've been on long enough. So 5 minutes, and I will put that in the timestamp. Let's have a look and see what's here for the collective. So it is a new moon special. I will be doing a giveaway. Let's have a look at what the energy, the challenges, how Spirit is trying to do, etc., right now. Okay, Spirit's asking me to use the wisdom of the oracle for the baseline. Okay, so let's do that. It's going to end up being 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll start now. Okay, so let's have a look at what you need to know the most right now, collective. Okay, what does the collective need to know? I'm actually feeling a really calm energy this morning, a softness to the energy pre-new moon, and I think it's just a really nice calming energy. All right, challenge. What is the challenge? And how is Spirit trying to help? Yeah, I got this the other day in one of my videos. I can't remember which one it was. Okay, past, present, future. Oh wow, very nice. Advice and focus. I will move these cards up in a second. Wow. Okay, okay. And what you don't see coming. This is really beautiful. I really like this reading for you guys. Okay, let's have a look here. Just move the cards. I have to have them facing to me. And because it's so much easier for me to read and pick up the energy, but like you guys can't see them, but I will bring them to the camera, and I've got to start learning to like face them to the camera and read that way, but it's going to be difficult. So I'm just doing it like this for now. Okay, what you need to know the most is things are changing and things are ending. You have the never-ending story, which is the number 37, which breaks down to a 10. Okay. Especially in regards to love, you may be stuck in this energy that like you're sick of things being the same, possibly in a love relationship. This 3 or 4 of these cards, well, 3 of them definitely talk about relationships, especially romantic to me. So maybe you have romance on your mind, or you have a situation within your current relationship, or even with an ex, that you're like, this is not this again, or like, not this again, all right? So let's have a look and see what that comes out with. What comes out with that never-ending story. So something may be coming back around and you're like, I don't want to deal with this. It could be within like a current relationship, like I said, or someone could be coming back. I do feel for some of you, you're hearing for someone, about someone, past energy, and you're like, I close this cycle off. Maybe it is because we've got Virgo in 0 degrees on the new moon tomorrow. Maybe like this is like the final, let's just close this off. It could be with the King of Wands. We have a King of Wands in reverse. How many times has the King of Wands been coming up recently? Like a lot. And for Virgo especially, okay, when I've been doing the Virgo readings. Someone could be feeling like they don't want to hear from this person. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, such as or Leo. You're like, I don't want to deal with this again. Or a conversation comes up in your current relationship, or even a friendship. I don't want to deal with this again. Like, this is like never ending. Maybe somebody you know, a friend, if you're not coupled, is having issues with a person, and you're like, and they're coming to you again for advice, and you're like, I've told you, I've helped you before, and like, this is just like, you need to start learning for yourself. You need to start standing on your own 2 feet when it comes to this person, okay? There will be a successful outcome, and that is what you need to know the most. I think whatever's going on, or even coming back around, it will play its course, and it will close off, because it is the number 10, okay? Your challenge is why. So you may be asking yourselves why your life is like it is, or why you are in the point you are at. I mean, we are all moving into this new moon at 0 degrees, which is fresh starts for everyone. It's not just Virgos, okay? Virgos, it may hit the hardest, but and it is in the house of self for Virgo, of course, in the first house. You may be asking like, why, and getting more information, okay? This may be a challenge to you. Sometimes we don't need to know exactly why things happen, guys, okay? Sometimes we just need to know that we can leave this in God's hands, and God will take care of things. So Spirit is trying to help you not overthink the situation. Whatever situation you're trying to get like answers to, because you're saying why in this card, maybe it's just an ancestral karma or dharma. Maybe it is just external factors, the way somebody else is. Let's clarify this challenge, this why energy, this asking yourself questions. It may be difficult for you to process certain information being in the challenge. A relationship may not be turning out the way you expected it to, you hoped to. I got the star in the reverse. Was that in the daily yesterday? I can't remember. I do so many videos now. Or someone could be coming back around. I do feel for some of you, an ex is coming back around, or like calling or realized what they've lost. If it's you, I mean, it's up to you whether you can go back to them or want to go back to them or not. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, and they are an ex for a reason. So with this challenge, Spirit is asking you why you broke up, okay? And, you know, to ask yourself why you broke up if someone else comes, like if someone comes back around, even if it's platonic, okay? Do you want to continue working on this or not? You may be asking yourself those questions. Friendship, family, anything like that. However, this reading is definitely pointing to love. And then you've got, how is Spirit helping you? Spirit is helping you to stop overthinking, okay? There is like, and has been a bit of an element of overthinking this week. It is healing, but it doesn't mean to say you have to make stories up in your head that aren't there. Remember what you think about, you bring about, so make sure you're keeping those thoughts positive. There is a need here to let go. So we have 444 in your reading. You may be seeing 444. So Spirit is trying to help you let go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse is letting go, okay? And to stop overthinking about something and to move forward. Let's have a look at recent past. We have changes in a relationship. Again, this could be love. It could be friendship. It could be platonic, family. Changes within a relationship. You hold the key. Okay, this is in the recent past, okay? Soulmates. Yeah, detachment from a toxic relationship. If this is an ex coming back in, and all signs point to that here, you know, you need to really think about why you let them go. And I think this is like a big deal here. Why you let a brother or sister go. Why you let, you know, family members are soulmates too. And karmic debt needs to be paid in some regard here. You've got soulmates, the devil in the reverse. You may feel that this person is your soulmate whether you're with them or not. They may feel that they you know, you're their soulmate. This is past energy. You may have detached from someone. Okay. Changes within that. Okay. Someone was not giving. Someone took too much. So if someone is coming back around, remember why you broke up. Remember why you let them go. You may consider, you know, working on that relationship. Someone may be difficult at this time as well, or there's just things happening. Remember, we are coming into a new moon, and bringing in the new also means releasing the old. Okay, present energy. I felt this exchanging gifts. The number 27, the number 9, Virgo energy. 9 is on the screen right now. I am a Virgo sun and Capricorn rising, if anyone wants to know. Put your rising, put your sun in the comments. I'd like to know, guys. That would be awesome. Or let me know when you're having your reading. But the main energy in the present is just being very generous right now, feeling generous with others, feeling generosity towards yourself, giving back to yourself, perhaps what was taken in the past. There may be some worry here, another Virgo card, okay? Go ahead and look at the Virgo reads on the video section of my channel. If you're a Virgo sun or rising, you'll get more information there about your literal, sorry, I cannot do all signs right now. It's just like too difficult to do all 12 signs on a daily basis or even a weekly basis. So, but go and look at the Virgo ones if you have Virgo in your chart. Another Virgo card. So it is Virgo season, and happy birthday to those Virgos that's, you know, have their birthday at the end of August, and of course all into September as well. The Queen of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So you may just be feeling very generous. Virgo is also service to others. Exchanging gifts does not mean literal gifts either. It can be your time. Why is the 9 of Swords here though? Why is this worry or anxiety here? Okay. This card is coming up all week. This is the eclipse season card. This is August, September energy, right? And this is the only card in the Rider-Waite that we do have an eclipse at the top there. Okay, the moon eclipse. So walking away and walking towards something that is going to satisfy you completely, towards your 9 and then towards your 10 of Cups. So Virgo, if you're a Virgo, especially if you're a Virgo, there's a need to take any worry and anxiety out of your situation right now. Focus on your gifts, focus on your projects, focus on your finances, your resources. And you may have to, maybe you're disappointed. Maybe there's some disappointment here where you're having, like, there's an exchange of energy, because we do have the Six of Pentacles. Don't give too much at this moment, guys. And if you're doing that, give it back to yourself. Future energy, we have the Higher Power card. I love this card. It's such a soft card and soft energy. Again, the number 4. So you have quite a few 4s. I think you have 4 now in your reading. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think you have 4. Some of the cards are covered, so it's hard. Okay, so future energy, higher power. You will be getting help from spirit, especially if you pray right now. I will be doing some prayer meditation today. Okay, it is the new moon where I am this afternoon. King of Swords. This is spirit trying to help you here with these birds above on the right in the card. Okay, to get clear and not muddled in your mind in the near future about what it is you want, and go for it. Okay, 7 of Swords has been coming out a little bit in the dailies. Spirit is going to show you, if you ask Spirit to show you what you can't see, how someone else is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. If anyone else, like if anyone is trying to get away with something, ask Spirit to show you, and they will. They will. It's showing up very much here that they are. Okay. Get curious. Maybe you're going to find something out. This came up, I think, in the Virgo reads. This came up in the weeklies as well. This is near future. You're going to find something else. There's possibly a betrayal. Okay. Remember, God will take away. Rejection is God's protection, and nothing that is meant for you will pass you by. All right. Advice is be flexible with yourself, or even get active. I watched this thing about lowering cortisol levels last night on YouTube, and a lot of it is to do with being active, okay? Staying young, being active. Getting out in the sun, getting enough vitamin D. The sun card wanted to come out. Why is the flexible card here for advice? Yeah, Ace of Wands, starting something new, a new project. That Page of Pentacles came out as well before. So Spirit's advising you to really get to work on something new, something that's going to light your fire, something that's going to, make you feel excited here. And then we have focus on loyalty. Focus on loyalty on those around you. It's all part of your healing journey as well. Releasing people that are not loyal to you, being loyal to others, and being loyal to yourself. Spirit's going to make you see clearly. That is such a strong message in regards to whatever's being hidden. You're going to find out, you're going to see, and it's going to be a way out for some of you from a relationship you don't know how to leave. Right, so bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, you are moving into a more elevated position in time. This may take some time, which means you may have to put some work in. Like I'm putting more work in my channel, doing dailies and Virgo reads, and of course my lives, which I do anyway, but you have to put the time in, but it will eventually bring you to some sort of elevated position here. And I've got the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups on the split. So there's some sort of celebration coming in. If you put the work in, guys, and be patient, you're going to elevate more in some sort of way. And I do feel it's like a lot to do with a project that you're working on. We're going to start the free reads now. I will be doing a giveaway today. It's an exciting time. Tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m., I will be doing the live, all signs, and I'll spend about 10 minutes on each sign. And we'll go through all the signs and houses and etc. Bit of astrology, but mainly like looking at what this next 12 months are going to bring for all signs. So don't miss that. Let's have a look and see, what do I want to use? I've got my little piece of paper with my spread written on it. So because, yeah, I got a new spread, but I get confused, so I've wrote it down. Okay. Let's have a look and see who's here. So the first person on the list was Noxie, and then we had Rahel, Ethereal, Gemini, Jamie. Now I need to go back to the start to find the, if no one's made a list. Go back a little bit, Okay, not that far. Jasmine, hi Jasmine. And we have Nandini. Eva, hi Eva, Ran, R-A-N. If you're new here, please subscribe to have reading done, and like the video. If everyone could like the video at once, that would be great. Cosmic Mirror, hi. Angelus, Elaine, hi. True Love, hi. And of course, everybody, I do have my PayPal in the description. If you want to skip the queue or be first in line, you can pay $5 and you can be next or first. Okay, Noxie, post your question. I'm using Spirit Talker today, guys. I've wrote a list. I don't need to add anyone else onto it unless, you know, everyone's on the list. But if others come on, I'll see how I go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the, okay, so are you single? Okay, you're single. Can I get a love reading? I'm a Capricorn. Let's put the Spirit Talker on. Whoops. So I'm using Spirit Talker. Yes, you probably said it on Paranormal Investigation. It is a bit gimmicky. If anything comes through that may be significant, I will let you know. 99 on the screen. Noxie, this is for you. And Spirit, can you please bring forward messages for Noxie that are clear, concise and correct? You can use this Spirit Talker. There's a device as well to talk into and speak to her directly about anything she needs to focus on or any advice or anything that may come through, names, etc. Okay. I'm a Capricorn. Okay, let's use the Spirit Talker. Let's use the Light Seers deck. Light Seers deck for Noxie. I'm just going to turn the volume down and that so it's not blasting when they do talk through it. Okay. Let's look at the story of Noxie in the recent past energy. I actually think you're fine. I don't think that in the recent past you're looking for love. I don't feel there's any significant relationship you need to heal from. I've got the word horse, which could be Cancer energy, like the Chariot card. It'll be interesting to see if that comes out. Maybe you love horses. You could have a horse, who knows, okay? But the horse is about freedom. So freedom is yours. If any animal spirits come out, I will, I will use the animal spirit deck as well shortly. So if you're interested in masculines, there's a possible masculine coming in the future who could be an air sign, could have it in their chart heavily. You could be seeing bats right now, Noxie. You could be seeing crows. You could be seeing owls, any birded creatures, okay? Also dragonflies or gnats. They are messages from spirit. They are messengers, okay? So pay attention around you when anything with wings comes your way, okay? Recent past, 5 Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I feel that you've if you have been through anything difficult, I feel that you've gone over it already. You've done the healing. I don't see any significant or feel any significant relationship in the past that you've lost that, or person that you were really deeply in love with. Let's clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, past energy. Could be 5 years ago, could be recent past. I mean, I'm not saying you never had to heal from a heartbreak, but right in the recent, in the past, I just don't feel that there's anything significant, okay? Right, let's have a look. Oh, okay. I feel that you're really clear in the past and even in the present now of the sort of person you really want to be with. Something significant could have happened in the month of March as well. Now, it could have been March this year, last year. I do feel that you have been connected to people. I just think you saw like through them, you saw their true colors. And you have had soul contracts with people, but there's been like a lot of lessons learned with those soul contracts. Okay. And you've had like literally the strength to walk away or to end things, but it's like, oh, I just got super cold. Hold on a second. Okay, I have spirit coming through. All right. I don't know if you know someone that's passed. Okay, first of all, I'm getting the name Goldie. I don't know if you, like, it may have been a nickname for someone, but you also have, I feel it's the masculine energy. It could be an uncle that's passed. I'm getting the name beginning with G as well. Sometimes spirit comes right through. It's super cold right now where I'm sitting, and I just got huge shivers behind me. So I do feel that spirit is here. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. If you know someone, especially with a name beginning with G, it could have been someone who had a stroke as well. I'm picking up. It could have been a close uncle as well. Okay, right. Right, let's just move forward. Current energy, nothing's going on. Knight of Pentacles, slow energy, Taurian energy. You're just like going about your day, going out with friends, you know, shooting the breeze, having fun, dancing or whatever. If you're not doing that, Spirit's saying you really need to get out more, but if you are, that's great. And in the current energy, you're just happy, right? You're sitting in your spiritual self. You're sitting in your spiritual self. Also watch your health right now. Like, do some research into, it's just coming through, to do some research into like what to eat in the morning, like what's the best thing, like lemon and apple cider vinegar and all those natural products. You may be really interested in nature right now, like in regards to the body and health. Okay. I feel that in the current energy, this is either you that's got a lot of love to give. You're quite romantic when you're in a relationship. There could be someone coming in and, you know, you could get news from somebody. Pages bring news and nights bring messages. So there could be someone coming in towards you. They could be a bit younger than you. This is someone who is, it feels like puppy love. Okay. All right. High Priestess came out in the reverse. I would work on being able to see through someone, whether they want to be in your life, and this can be friends too, right? Because we've got the card of friends down here. This is my card of friends, especially in this deck. Girlfriends especially. Maybe someone that is around you. I'm going to say it's a female that, Noxie, you are not using your intuition with. So why? What is this person? What's going on here? You know, you want to know about relationships, and yeah, we'll talk about that in a second because that's like in the near future. You may feel there's something off with one of your friends and they need some sort of support, and on an intuitive level you feel something's wrong. If you're feeling that with a friend around you, you're absolutely right. It could be a family member or even a child as well. So there's a need to explore that and give someone support, I feel. All right. Near future, yeah, the spirit talker just said courage. So you need to maybe give someone some sort of support and courage, because I feel that you have an overflow of strength within you, spiritual strength, just real, you know, strength within your convictions. Maybe someone needs support here. Near future, King of Swords. Ooh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Masculine, incoming. If you're interested in masculines, Noxie, who is the King of Swords. And what is the advice surrounding them? Ooh, really strong Aquarian energy, or you could meet them in Aquarian season. This person may be a bit older than you. They've gone through a lot in their life. The month of April is really sticking out here for you. Okay. And I know April's 2026, and it really does seem like a while away. How far is it away? September, October, November, December. So like 7-8 months away. I mean, near future in spiritual terms is like a drop in the ocean, right? Time. So I would, at this point in time, really cultivate your friendship. Spirit is saying there is a person coming in. They will not let you go once you meet them. And it is someone like that you can build with and that you can share your dreams with. And this is a gift from the universe. Show me more about this person. And I do feel this is just that friendship card. They're going to be somebody, it's very twin flame energy, because they're going to be someone you can create with. They're possibly very creative, like a musician, an artist, or something like that. This is someone that you wouldn't normally go for. I'm just going to say, okay, because we have the Four of Cups energy, which is very twin flame energy. Spirit's asking you to get curious about this person. Get really curious, because there's something this person can really support you with in your life. Three of Wands, Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. That was your reading. Nothing major came through the Spirit Talker, but we did have Horse. So let's reset that, and we're going to look at the Animal Spirit deck. Okay. See if there's anything there and what comes out. And the Horse talks about freedom, like enjoy your freedom right now. I do feel there's someone coming in the future. I'm not getting much information about that person, but they are incoming. Okay. What else do you have for Noxie? Spirit has your back, Noxie. Okay, just know that you will be guided towards the right person. When it is time for them to come in, Spirit will bring them forward, okay? And you have to be ready too. But I think like, oh, I'm just playing with my chair. It's not as tall as I wanted it to. You know those wheelie chairs, the office chairs, like it's not, it just needs to be a bit taller, but I can't do anything about that. Okay. Ralal, R-A-L-A-L, R-A-L-A-L. Okay. Well, the guy I like, see the person I'm going to end up with, what's their name, and you've got a crush. Ramlal has a crush. Okay, we're going to put the Spirit Talker on. It's in airplane mode. You'll have to believe me, you can't see it, it's too small. Spirit Talker on, it's loading again. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. Brandon. With the guy I like, I'm going to end up with crush. Let's put the Spirit Talker on. It's still loading, guys. Okay. What does this Brandon character... I believe he's a bit of a character because I never say that. Like, he may be really funny, may make you laugh a lot. Okay, so they could be Virgo. Strong Virgo energy here. Virgo season. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and a doorway opening up. So they're very independent, they have their own job, they have their own income, they look after themselves. They're possibly like, they're possible Taurus as well, but they possibly like just really focus on themselves as well, which is really good because so many people don't, and then unless their cup is full, they can't give to another. So that I do feel he's single. We have Nanny, history and Nanny. How weird. Okay, history and Nanny came out the Spirit Talker for you. May mean something to you. Okay, Page of Cups, they really want to ask you out. They really want to go out. Maybe you guys already go out and do things together, or go out with friends. I don't know, do you? And then you have this Page of Cups, which is, again, puppy love, Pisces energy, romantic love, wanting to ask you out, wanting to tell you how they feel about you. So I actually feel that they feel the same way, okay? But there is some sort of confusion here about possibly, so why is the confusion? Because I feel that they're confused that, or unsure how you feel about them possibly. You need to check like your files on your phone, your computer as well, I'm getting. Make sure nothing's corrupted, run security tests, okay, just randomly got that. Three of Pentacles, you have a soul contract with this person. This could lead to love or mature love, but there's some confusion. So there's a need, I think. So what do you need to do? I think you need to let this person know how you feel. Be interesting to see if some swords come out. We've got the Empress, Libra, Taurus. Taurus again, King of Swords. They could be an Aquarian, Gemini, Libra, double Libra here. They do like think very highly of you. They think you're attractive as well. There needs to be a new start by one of you. Someone needs to come forward and communicate. I'd love to see some swords energy. That I don't know why that's in the deck. It shouldn't be, so let's see what that is. Yeah, things are going a little bit slowly. We'll put that back where it's supposed to be. Not as fast as you want, but I feel September is going to be the perfect month to approach this person, and there's a lot of happiness. This can be a very phallic energy as well, so this can talk about intimacy. And another card that's in here, that's weird. So I've put all the cards back from the last reading in this deck. How silly of me. Okay, well, not all of them, just one of them, two of them. Okay, so use your intuition, know when it's the time. I'm getting the timing card. Step away from fear, Ramlal, and just, you know, what have you got to lose? Probably nothing, because I feel this person feels the same way. So there's a fear here about communication, or communicating your feelings to this person, and Spirit saying you will be happy that you did, okay? You also got the word Mason on the Spirit Talker, M-A-S-O-M. That may mean something to you. Thank you, Ramlal. That was your reading. So I would communicate with that person. Right, the next person, I'm using these cards for whatever reason. I'm going to reset the Spirit Talker. And we're going to go straight to Ethereal Muse. So Ethereal, you're next, and I will be using these cards. If anyone would like to donate and jump the queue, you can do so. It's Friday night where you guys are probably, Fridays and Saturdays are slow nights. You'd think at the weekend there'd be a lot more people on, but there actually isn't. They're probably going out and, you know, partying and whatever people do. Okay, let's have a look and see. I love the Spirit Talker. Yeah, I thought it was a cool addition to the lives. All right. I have a feeling that Ethereal, if you're there, Ethereal, your question is about love, but we'll see. Thank you, Jamie. Hi, Kritika. I'll put you on the list. Kritika, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. We are having a few things coming up. Tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. If you miss it, you can go back and look at the live. I'll be doing like about 10 minutes on each sign in the house that they are needing to focus on at 0 degrees in Virgo tomorrow on the 23rd of August. So don't miss that live. If you can be there, it's a Saturday morning, lie in bed, tune in, comment, talk to each other. It will be live, like I said, and it's 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday morning, if you're there, if you're not working, okay? I've called Ethereal, she's not there. Gemini Girly, post your question. I just feel that card really needs to be for the next person, whoever they are. It reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, this card. Let's reset the Spirit Talker. Spirit, please bring forward messages for whoever is next. Okay, whoever's next. You know who's next, Spirit. Okay. Jamie, Thank you for supporting here. Elaine as well. Noxie, post your question. I do feel this card then is for you, Noxie, because it has to stay out. So, and it came out in the reverse, so I'm going to put it back in the reverse. Amy, that may be significant to you, the name Amy Noxie. We have Amy on the screen, so maybe you know someone called Amy. Maybe that's the person or the friend that needs support. Any messages about your creative work? Let's have a look and see. You have a lot of freedom and excitement and go-getting energy and being able to move forward and not being held back by anything or anybody at this time. And I feel that that is just like who you are, okay? As far as your creative work, you may have some sort of regret that you didn't push forward with something in the past, but guess what? You can go back to it, okay? You may also have literal regrets about the past. Just know that you have a lot of power to create your own happiness in regards to this project. Like, you can create anything. There's this huge feeling here as well with the Wheel of Fortune energy and not feeling alone. So I wouldn't, like, Spirit saying, don't like necessarily focus so much on love right now. Like, do focus on your creative projects because love will come in when it's meant to. Okay, so there's changes coming about. Spirit wants you to imagine exactly what you want with your creative work. Imagine how you want it to look. There's a lot of blue here. This is a lot about communicating with yourself. This is also very Wheel of Fortune energy I'm picking up with this, okay? So like, good luck coming in. Something could allow you some sort of freedom, like say you want to travel and work. Well, that could be possible, all right? But there's definitely changes. There could even be change in your location. Look at the general collective again, okay, because there's something possibly in there for you about love specifically, okay? You'll know when it's time to leave a project and start a new one, put something within the project down and do something differently. Let's have a look at the Spirit Talk. Keeps saying hi, hello. Sounds like hello. Hello, whoever you are. I'm getting the name Simon for you. You may know someone called Simon. Someone called Simon could be coming into your life. All right, let's have a look and see in regards to career projects for Noxie. We have a King of, oh, no we don't. We have a Queen of Wands. Are you opening a spiritual business or thinking about like focusing on spirituality to be the base of your business? Because I think that would be really, really good. Just know that you are not alone either as far as Spirit's concerned. You have a huge team of guides supporting you, guiding you, angels protecting you, but you also have past loved ones, whether you know these people or not, because they could be just in your ancestral line or in past lifetimes supporting you, okay? So just know that, okay? Well, you know, you are doing what you're passionate about, so continue to do it. You'll know when you need to leave a section, a segment of a creative project and say, you know, I tried that, but it's not for me. So I'm going to try this now. So there's an element of playing with different things. Spirit just said on the Spirit Talker, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. So I want you to say that affirmation to you, to yourself this week. I am a miracle. We are all miracles. We are all unique. So there's a lot of, you know, happiness coming for you and growth, a lot of exponential growth within your business. It is there for your taking. Just know that. And there's like a lot of auspicious, which is positive energy coming in around that. You may be like needing to spend a bit of money to make it. I'm not saying like a lot, but you may need to get some, I said this to someone yesterday, like get support through a website creator, for example, and it will benefit you, okay, if you do that. Knight of Swords, information incoming about career or business, maybe someone or something from the past. You may even want to pursue a career that you wanted to start in the past but didn't. You may want to go to college. This talks about study. And we have the star energy, which is like, of course, aiming for your star, aiming for that like but enjoy the journey, right? Enjoy the journey, not just like the where you're going to get to, because our destinations change, and spirit also throws us some divine detours. What we think we want isn't necessarily what we need, okay? And then you have the devil in the reverse. So this is really good. I feel that you're walking away from something or someone as well. There may be a masculine in your life or coming in that you're like, nah, not interested. It may have something to do with your business as well. Maybe someone wants to collab with you or give you some bright idea, but like, you've got this, all right? You have this. You don't need sort of support or help from anybody else, if that makes any sense, okay? Okay, Five of Pentacles. So there is a financial pinch here, and with saying that, the Judgment card. If you think positively, there's a lot more stability. Look at that, the Judgment, Eight of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands. So a lot more stability, security within your business. You just got to keep going for what you're passionate about and what you love. And, you know, if you've got any financial pinch, or, you know, if you have this lack of mentality, Spirit's saying to really focus on your mental as well right now, because what you think about, you bring about, right? And you don't want to do that with money or with, you know, work. Or if you keep saying, if you have that, oh, I don't have mentality. So focus on your passions, focus on what makes you happy, focus on what elevates you, focus on your spirituality, ask your guides to protect you. I do feel romance is coming out for you. We've got the time to go card down here, and we've got the time to get out of the situation. Maybe you need to start looking for other work if it's not satisfying you, if it's not filling your cup. The pail is spilt here. There's a need possibly to look for something else, or like to go down a different road in regards to your business. Thank you. Dealings or relationship with a man within business. Yeah, I saw that before. I feel you can trust that person, especially if it's an earth sign. Also a younger woman. Okay, maybe that is saying, why is the young woman here? So maybe you're dealing with a couple of people in regards to business. You may be disappointed with a friend. Okay, so I talked about this, I think, in your last reading. Trees may be significant as well, needing to get out in nature maybe. All right, we've got flowers here, but we've got the flute. The flute may mean something to you. You will successfully overcome whatever bridge you're trying to cross. You'll get to the other side of this. But I do feel there's something you need to release. There's some change that is required, and I do feel that there is support available, and I do feel that you will get support, possibly from a mentor in regards to what you need to do. Peace and harmony, wind chime. I talked about this in the collective. I felt this softness today, like this really calm energy, okay? The name Emma has come out in the Spirit Talker, so that may mean something to you. Okay, Noxie. And Elaine, post your first question. Okay. Now, saw this wheel. Maybe this is a message a little bit for me, I don't know, but I saw this wheel twice yesterday, like a giant iron wheel, and then I saw a giant wooden wheel. So the Wheel of Fortune, and I think I've already brought that out this morning in the collective, but it's come out for you. You feel possibly that you're letting your life like ramble along aimlessly right now. You have an issue here. I do feel there's a problem that needs to be overcome in regards to career or project, but you can overcome it. And I think it's like, don't do everything yourself. I feel that you need to get support from others, and it's available, right? So I think that's the news or the message coming in here with the Knight of Swords. Like, let others come in, get support from other people, even like people that are younger. I mean, people that are younger in this day and age, I don't know what you call them, Gen, whatever, I'm a Gen Z, but Gen X, I think I am. Fuck, I don't know. This is how bad I am at IT, okay, I don't even know that. So, you know, maybe there's a younger person who's really good with IT or setting up or editing or whatever it is, whatever you're doing, that can really support you. It could be a younger friend, it could be like, I know that at colleges and universities, they like studying IT, they give away like free consults, or they give away free stuff. So maybe look into that. or like you pay them a minimal fee and it supports them in their study or like theses and things that they need to do. I'm going to reset the spirit talker. Apart from Emma and Amy, that's the only two names that came out, okay? There may be like, I don't know if you know these people. Let me know if anyone gets any messages from Spirit Talk and you're like, ooh, that relates to me. All right, let's change and swap up the tea leaf oracle. Elaine is next. Elaine, post your first question. I'm going to use these cards. I'm going to use quite a few for you, I think. Quite a few oracles. Elaine, hi Cherry Blossom. Why do I feel heart racing? Is this, okay. Well, first of all, check your blood pressure, Elaine, okay? Make sure it's nothing health related, because I don't want to be responsible for telling you it's nothing. So I'm not going to tell you it's nothing, but you know, if it's in a dream or if it's like, yeah, I don't know. Is it health wise? Possibly. I don't know. Just check that out first. But if you like on an energetic level, you're talking about as well, like now and again, you just get this flutter. Right. So yesterday, I just want to say yesterday, this is for everyone. The Schumann resonance was off the chart around midday, okay? Around midday today, your time. And it was midnight, unfortunately, for me here. And I could not sleep. Like, I didn't sleep all day. And then I wasn't super tired. Then I was tired. And then when I went to bed eventually, I couldn't sleep. So there's a lot of activity in the energy right now. The Schumann resonance was crazy at midday today in the US, okay? It was midnight for me though, and I just couldn't sleep. I think I've had about 4 or 5 hours, but the funny thing is it's happening a lot lately to me where I actually don't need the rest that I used to need. And I don't think it's anything to do with getting older, because this only happened in the past like 6 to 12 months. And I have so much energy, and like, just remember our DNA, our bodies are changing, we're crystallizing, okay? Right. Oh, you know what? I'm not surprised this card has come up for you, but let's just move forward before we talk about them. I think I really feel like, whether it's to do with Yaz or not, I feel that there's like, and I think it is, I think partly it is, you've got something really exciting coming in. And if you have Virgo in your chart, let me know, Elaine. I can't remember everyone's story. I know, I'm sorry. I really can't. I really can't. Okay, this came out in the reverse. That's good. Don't get distracted or think that when things happen, everything has to have a reason, okay? Because it doesn't necessarily have to, right? Hold on, let me have some water. Spirit's asking you on the Spirit Talker to do things by the book. I don't know if you got that card yesterday, but that was very Virgo energy. Virgo needing to really do the right thing right now. So if you're Virgo, if you've got it in your chart, let me know, Elaine. Right, the first card we have, with your like heart getting faster, be thinking about Yaz, you have astral projection or astral travel. I know that you do this. I know that you practice this because I know you, okay? I think this is telepathy, again, with you, for you, or even like remote viewing. Go and have a look at remote viewing online and see how you can develop that gift more, because you have the gift with her, and it may only just be with her, and that's where the connection comes in, because I do feel that like you are both the same spirit starseeds from a different planet, from the same planet. So just protect your energy when you're doing this. Don't just go in and astral travel or remote view. Like, you need to really research this, okay? Especially if it's like affecting your health in any way. The next card is potential growth. So there's something here about helping people and helping others, possibly. You know, this could be something you could look at in the future to teach people how to astral project, teach people how to remote view and astral travel. There's something really in here, because I know that you know you can do this. but there's a professionalism that needs to come into it, not only for yourself, for your own gift and for protection. There's like a birth of something here. You could literally have lessons or teach people about this and like profit from it, obviously for the work that you do, but like as a job even. Interesting. I don't know if you've ever thought of that. Art is really significant here, only because almost the same, and I talked about this, I don't know if it was yesterday, but I talked about this. I saw pretty much the same painting in a shop yesterday. So this is just like clarification to tell me, not in this reading, sorry, but like by seeing that and knowing that this card now is here and this person pretty much painted the same thing, which how could they know? You have a lot of potential growth here, okay? Possibly with Yaz, but I really feel that all signs point to this, like astral travel, projection, telepathy, remote viewing. I want you to look into it a lot more because I think that that is like your gift, and it's from, you're from a different planet. We all are, right? And most of us on this channel and on like interested in spirituality, we are, our souls do come from other like star systems, and we come here to Earth to experience Earth, and it's very different to where we've come from. I want you to explore that because I think that's got a lot to do with you on a possible subconscious level when you're sleeping, connecting with tarot, connecting with Yaz, connecting with others, okay? So get serious and deep, I've just got the word deep here, to research about this, okay? Because it's like literally a massive part of your life. I think it always has been, but it's more conscious now, and you're going to be using this a lot more in your future, okay? So Spirit is asking you to really detach right now from this energy. Don't let anything lead you astray. That's why you need to protect yourself when you go to sleep, when you consciously do astral travel or remote viewing. Look into it a lot more, protect yourself a lot more, okay? Because there is a risk of being led astray within that, okay? Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think both you and Yaz, on a very subconscious level, because you're not going to sleep going, okay, or maybe you are, I don't know, I'm going to connect with her tonight and I'm going to support her with A, B, and C. I think, though, at a subconscious level, and this moon energy, which talks about evening, it talks about fears, it talks about tears, it talks about being frightened or scared. You could be scared or frightened when you do astral projection. And you may have reason to be so. So make sure that you're not led astray by protecting yourself. This could also be that you're helping each other on an unknown level with any fears. Now, this is going to make sense to you. All right. It's not making sense to me. Spirit just says you are talented. Okay. You are talented in this regard. This is your gift. Right. And you need to cultivate it, the Chariot. So this is your spiritual gift, which is a big spiritual gift. We should do like a telepathy. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. We'll do a telepathy session online where we're basically all online, and I'm thinking of an object or a shape, and we'll start really simple. To really cultivate, Spirit wants you to really cultivate this gift, because it's there for a reason. Also, this astral projection or remote viewing is possibly going to support others in the future. Like, you can literally make a career out of this. It is so strong in your essence, and it's the first time, and that's why I wanted to use these cards, that it's really been shown to me as a reader of what your gifts are and exactly what they are. And moving in this new moon in 0 degrees in whatever sign you're in is a new start in this, related to the projects that you do, related also to how you can use these gifts for the good of others, right? So I'm going off a bit on one here. Elaine posed your second question. But you could even, like, people use remote viewing to solve crime. Okay. Now that's just going like completely on a different level. But your gift is literally that strong and that good that you could do that. So it's like psychic remote viewing, right? That was your reading, your first question. And Spirit said, listen here. So you really want you to listen to this. You got a fresh start coming. You are talented, it's saying, and you need to use your gifts to the advantage of yourself, but as others as well. Okay. There may be something about the 1990s that you first got this gift or realized this gift. I don't even know if you were born then, but anyway. I was born in 72. I think you were born then, weren't you? Or maybe you were a child in the 90s and you started to get this then. Let's reset the Spirit Talker. I know it's still your energy, but I just want to reset it because it's just going to be different for the different question you have next. 90s, yeah, like 1991, 92, 93, whatever. You could have been a child, I don't know. Were you? 90s, like 1990s. Maybe that's when you first realized your gift. Obviously. It said obviously on the Spirit Talker. What's your second question? We're going to pull some more. What do I want to use? I want to get deep with you today. I just feel that reading was quite deep. I'm going to continue with that vein. So what's your second question? And then I think we have a Gemini girly. I don't know if have I done Gemini girly? I don't think I have. Ethereal wasn't here, but I'll just underline her. Gemini girly is after Elaine. I will be doing giveaway, guys, today, so don't go away. Do you have a sister, Elaine? What is Yaz feeling about me now, and what is she up to? What is Yaz feeling? Because you do have this strong connection. You can literally remote view to see what she's doing. That is a skill and a gift that you have, but you need to work on it, okay? Like anything, you need to work on, to hone, to get right, to celebrate. I want to say something about celebration. Spirit saying, what? Look, you are an ancient spirit. Wow. I know this. I know this about you. Okay, so we have ask your spirit guide. What are you asking me for? You have the answers within. Ask your spirit guides, Elaine, as well here. Like, ask them to show you signs. Ask them to give you dreams of her and what she is doing. There's an element of healing going on with her. There's an element of not having enough self-worth as well, or not having the courage to do something. There's a lot of fear attached to her at this point. I feel that you are sending her healing 886 and balance, or through astral projection or remote viewing. You're able to do this, so do it and bring her the courage she requires, because you have the courage that she needs right now and the strength to do something, action something. And there's an element here of not feeling good enough, like she doesn't feel good enough. She was your possible sister in a past life, so I don't know if you've got that before, okay? All right, spirit healers and helpers are with you. So she has spirit healers and helpers with her. Libran energy to support her to do the right thing. We also have the Lovers. When it comes to her, ask your spirit guides to show you if there's to show you something in regards to love with her, not that she's with someone else. Hosea's come through, Josiah. If you don't know someone called Hosea, I do feel that could be a spirit guide, because we're talking about spirit guides. Call upon your spirit guide, Josiah, because Josiah is one of your guides. Josiah. Okay. I Ask your spirit guides for her support. No, ask your spirit guide to give her support. Because I feel that your spirit healers and her spirit healers are very much entwined with each other. And a few of your spiritual healers, and a few, I'm getting more names now, really old ancient names, and we do have that your spirit, Jeremiah's come through. Jeremiah, Hosea. These are names of your guides and her guides, I want to say. Some of your guides are the same as her guides. So you can ask your guides to bring her messages, comfort or strength. Interesting. Be like your spirit guide at the bottom of the deck. Wow, there's a lot of spiritual guidance here. 2 cards from this deck. So Jeremiah and Hosea are 2 names of your spirit guides. They're both masculine, okay? Judgment energy is here in regards to her, which talks about rebirth, right? It says, I understand everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So she is going through some challenge. I do feel that. And a lot of it's about confidence and self-worth and learning that confidence and self-worth. One more, please, for Yaz. I feel like I'm doing this reading for her. I do feel that she regrets some things and she blames herself for certain things that have happened in the past, especially in regards to you. We are doing a reading with you, for you, about her. Right, what is this? Okay, let's have a look at the animal spirit. Hold on. The animal spirit deck. This self-worth, this, yeah. The betrayals came up. There was some sort of betrayal. I don't know if you betrayed her, if she betrayed you. I don't know. It could be that someone else is betraying her and her self-worth has been shattered, or her self-confidence has been shattered at the moment. So I need to send out spiritual strength and courage. Ask your spirit guides to visit her. She needs to look at her shadow side. We've got shadow side, betrayal. Ooh. Time for a beginner's mind. We have that new moon in Virgo tomorrow, right? She actually does need more support than you would think. And she can receive this from others around her. Magic works through you. And this is just for you. You know, Elaine, you've got such a gift to connect with her at a telepathic, at a spiritual level. Remote viewing, you need to really look into that, okay? To support her. Her mind is a little muddled right now because she needs to do some shadow work. She needs to look at her emotions and make friends with them and look at why she feels the way she does. And there's going to be a divine detour for her, which will transform, and she'll be able to be more generous to herself and to others. And there's going to be more play in her life, right? That was your reading. I don't know if you were with her for a year or connected to her for a year, but a year's coming out in my mind. We also have Christopher on the Spirit Talker. Let's reset this. Okay. I keep putting the wrong cards, like the cards on the wrong decks. Let me sort out my shit here, honestly. I'm going to throw that downstairs. Okay. I've got a balcony here where my studio is. It's really nice. And I saw this amazing picture yesterday. Oh my God, I want to buy it. Buy it 300. It's about 150 US dollars. It's just, yeah, it's for behind me. So when I start going face to camera in the future, I have this beautiful mural, this amazing heart chakra energy behind me. It's just amazing. I love this painting. It's just like incredible, but I just need to save up for it. Anyway, what am I talking about? There is a horn in my, there is horn, what? There is horn is my spirit guide. Sorry, I don't understand. You possibly typed that wrong. Right. Gemini and Jamie are next. Gemini and Jamie are next. We don't have a lot of people online. It's normal for Friday, Saturday night. They're always the same. I will be doing that live. All signs, new moon in Virgo at 0 degrees tomorrow at Eastern Standard Time at 6 a.m. Okay, don't miss it. If you have to miss it, or you're working or whatever, you can't make it, you can replay that. There will be timestamps when that goes up, and I put them up. Okay. Jamie, post your question. We're gonna set the spirit talker up again. And we're going to reset it, and this is for Jamie. Jamie, I'm just going to say straight away, because it's just come through, don't do anything you don't want to do. Don't let anyone talk you into anything. If you don't want to go to the party, don't go. If you don't want to date someone, don't let them talk you into it. If you don't want to do something at work, don't do it, okay? I'm getting very 7 of Wands energy with you, Jamie, okay? Cool, so now you know their names, Elaine. Trudy, am I gifted, and how do I deal with that? Okay, let's have a look and see what gifts are coming through for you. We'll have to use the same deck, just because it is like the gifted deck. It is like your spirit guides telling you what you need to do, what you need to know. I'm also wanting like to get a surrender card for you. I don't know why. We need to sometimes release. All the time we need to release before a new moon, because we need to just like 4 of Pentacles energy in the reverse, right? Let go, all right? So you are a healer, where Elaine has a certain different gift. You have the gift of healing, possibly in your hands. I'm being drawn to the hands here and here. They're both lifted to the sky. Okay, so you do, yeah, and there's other beings around here that are lifting. Like a lot of spiritual people on this earth right now are healers, and they're mainly healers because there's so many people to heal. Okay, so many people to heal. So you're a healer. And I'm just going to say, with what happened to you in the past with the car accident, you can heal this. You can heal it at emotional level because it really affected you. You can heal a relationship, possibly with your best friend, in regards to it. Yes, I remember your story. I don't know why, because I don't always remember everyone's story. There's something you need to purge. I've just started burping. Okay, so excuse me if you heard that. There was a reason this accident happened. And Spirit wants you to be the best version of yourself. So I don't know how the accident changed you on an internal level, possibly on a heart chakra level as well, an emotional level. But Spirit wants you to be the best version of yourself, because what if the worst had happened? You wouldn't have had the chance on this earth to experience in this lifetime for you as Jamie, okay, to experience. So no more procrastination. I just want to say that. Be the best version of yourself. If that means to exercise and diet, or it means to like support to others, or being of service, whatever it means. And also you do have the gift of healing. Spirit saying time does not exist. Maybe that's something you say. Maybe that's something you need to look up, or even watch videos on, like, and this is about the present moment, but time not existing. Like, time is just a construct from what the collective has created, right? From external influences. Although there is a sunrise and sunset, we've just put hours and minutes and seconds to that, right? In the ancient times, they used to use things like Stonehenge example. that would also track moon cycles and stuff. So there's something here very strong about astrology, stars, and healing. Okay, if you want to know what your gift is got a lot to do with astrology and also healing. No way. Look at this. You could be a Virgo. You came to serve. You came to heal others. So you are one of the 1%. All right. I am one of the 1%. A lot of you guys on here are the 1% that came to serve humanity by healing traumas. So we carry a lot as spiritual beings, right? And Jamie, we carry a lot because, you know, we not only have to transverse through our own lives, we're here to heal others, but that means we are in an elevated position in the eyes of God, not downplaying anyone else that is not conscious or not spiritual, but we are here to support people through life. And that is your job. We are all starseeds, Elaine. Okay, Jamie is, we all are. Everyone on here came from a different place. Even if the life before this one was a human life, ultimately you came to experience Earth, which means you came from a different place. Okay, Jamie, you may like skulls, you know, like the little ornaments and things you get. I don't know why that's come up. You may be upset right now or have been upset in the recent past. Spirit is saying, you want to know your gift? It's here to serve and heal others. We don't want to hear that all the time. You may be a Virgo sun or rising again. All right, so we have inner space and universal knowledge. Again, you are an ancient spirit and you are here to give knowledge and wisdom to the collective, okay? So opening, like starting a YouTube channel on healing, a healing channel, and I don't think there's enough of those out there, and that's something I want to focus on in the near future. I've just got super cold. I don't know if you know someone called Eric. I've got someone straight away called Eric come through. Now, okay, and this movement downstairs. So I think they're not like, they're here in my energy, but they're not literally in this particular room, but they are in my home. Now, it's funny because I have a guide called Paul. Paul has been with me my entire life, and he is my main spirit guide. He never leaves me. It could be him, but they do have common names because they're unusual. Starseed names will be too difficult to pronounce, or they're in a different language or whatever. So they give themselves, or we give them names, okay? So I'm getting Eric for you, right? Mine's Eric. What does that mean? Oh, your spirit guide, yeah. So I don't know if you know this already, but I just got Eric and Eric come through. Do you have a scar? Do you have a significant scar? Because I do. I just want to show you my scar. I'm not going to tell you the story behind it, but this scar, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That scar, that white line, that means a lot to me. I'm not going to go into why it's there, but it means a lot to me. So there's a possible scar that you have that means something to you. And it means you got through something. It means you got through something really difficult. Maybe your gift is that you're here to help others get through difficult things. You have the power to make yourself better and others through your healing, through your light. Take your energy, okay? Protect your energy in this regard. You also, I'm getting one more card for Jamie, then we're going to move on to Gemini Girly or Jasmine. Jasmine's still there. We only have 7 people on. It's normal for a Friday, Saturday night that I have less people on because people are out partying, whatever. Whatever, go out and enjoy yourself. Like, we'll just have a party on Soul Tribe instead. Share, oh my God. You're not going to believe the card that's just come out. It's the last card, Jamie. Tell me if you have a scar, and you don't have to tell me where it is or how you got it. Just tell me if you do as well, because that's significant. The number 19 could be significant to you. You could be born on the 19th of a month, or the 1st, or the 10th. Okay? You're not going to believe what card just came out. After everything we've just said, it says share your gift. Don't second guess it. Spirit's here to tell you today that this is your gift. You came to serve others, to heal them. And you are part of the 1%. And I'm getting emotional, and maybe you're crying right now. So tell me if you are, and that's fine. Don't be embarrassed about crying. I've cried before on YouTube. Okay? Show your gift. All is well. All is well, Jamie. And I just got a really peaceful, quiet, calming energy. Tell me if the number 19 means anything to you, Jamie, as well. Let's have a look. Gemini, Girly, if they are online, or Jasmine, Nandini. So Gemini girl, Jasmine, Nandini. You're a healing energy. You're a healing energy. Be happy, be cheerful, okay? Cheerfulness just come here. I don't know what happened on the 19th of a month, but I feel it's past energy, or like a birthday or something like that, okay? Oh, 2019, you lost your grandma. I'm getting, don't tell me her name, hold on. I'm getting like the letter S. So she could have been like Sylvia, Sylvie, Susan, an unusual name, possibly like, I lost my dad in 2021. His name begins with S. But something beginning with S is significant here. It could even be a middle name, a surname. So Jamie, if your grandmother's name begins with S, or her name Sylvie, yeah, I don't know, tell me. Okay, Gemini, Girly, Jasmine, Nandini, Eva, Ran, Cosmic Mirror, Angelus, True Love, Ashish, and Kritika. This is the list that I have. So I want someone to talk to me and tell me who's there, okay? Helen S. What was the surname? Can you tell me the surname if you want to? You don't have to, okay? Ran, you are next. I've been waiting for others, but no one is here, so Ran is next. Will the Aquarius lady, Christina, reach back out to me after our texting from the other day, wanting to get to know me better? Is this a spiritual partner connection? Ran. Okay, Ran, please subscribe and like the video, okay? Okay, Aquarius lady. So what's the name S in the middle of her name? Helen S. what? Is that a surname or is that a middle name? Can you tell me if you know what it is? We're going to start with Ran's reading. Ran, I'm going to reset the... No, wait. Now, I'm sitting in a balcony room and it's my new studio. I'm super excited, by the way, that I've got this, because I've been waiting for years and years and years, 10 years to have this studio, but just haven't been able to like justify, when I should have done it a long time ago. Like, this table alone costs like a lot of money. It's a teak table, it's solid wood, it's wood, right? So we're going to get a lot more energy from this doing readings and actually feeling the heat. And it's saying floorboards. I have floorboards, I have wood at my feet and wood on my hands, and that's what I wanted, because I can't have grass, right? As much as I'd like to like have grass under my feet and soil, I can't. So wood is the next best thing. Wood is good, right? But it just said floorboards and I've got to go, and I heard it creaking, so that's funny. Okay, Ran, you are next. Christina, the Aquarius lady, reach back out. Let's have a look and see. I'm not going to use these for you. I'm going to use something a bit more light-hearted. If you're new here, Ran, welcome. I hope you come back. Okay, let's have a look. Something a bit more light-hearted. Let's use some tea leaf oracle. Let's use the psychic tarot. Let's see what's here. I'm actually going to get a plant today for here. I think I might put it over here because that will look really nice in the frame. I don't want to put too much. I don't want to clutter the place, like it's cluttered enough with all my little bits and bobs and crystals and spirit talker now and my incense in the background. Actually, I might light another one of those. Let's do some sage as well. Yeah, I've got to use all my new little, it's like I'm having a new toy here. Okay, Ron, just bear with me. Spirit, please bring forward messages for Ron that are clear, concise, and correct. Let me clear the energy right now. I'm just feeling a lot more centered up here. I don't know if it's any feng shui involved. I'm just like, you know me. I've got the same table, by the way, downstairs. I just love that table so much. I wanted it, so I actually got this table built the exact size and height I wanted, but my chair just isn't tall enough. Just a touch, like far out. I protect this place. I think something is talking to me here. In regards to Ran as well, just know that you're protected, Ran, and I'm also doing this sage for you. Try and put some money aside to buy a sage stick. I bought this one. It's going to last me for like 2 years, possibly. You don't need to use a lot to cleanse energy. Ah, my table. Just drop some ash on it, far out. Trudy, what are you doing? Okay, I'm being as gentle as I can. So it's not, you know, it can be expensive. I think this one costs like $30, which is $15, sorry. I'm thinking of Australian dollars. And yeah, I mean, it's not that expensive. I bought it in Bali, but we don't always have that luxury, okay? Make sure that you spend some money, Ron, on some sage or some frankincense, which is very good also to cleanse your energy. Moving furniture around and things like that as well, okay, is good for the energy. Let me reset this again. Right. I want to say you may have been having some sleep paralysis. I don't know if you suffer with sleep paralysis, or they call it lucid dreaming, where your soul basically leaves your body while you're sleeping and you're aware of it. I have it. I'd say at least twice a month. It's a very scary experience. You may have had it recently, Ron. Protect your energy. Okay. The cards we have is see the beauty in life and travel awaits you. Are you going somewhere? Let's have a look directly at the Aquarius lady. Okay, what can you, so that was like a little mini energy thing there, reading for you. Just protect your energy. Travel awaits you. Have you thought about traveling? Do you at a like spirit soul level feel like you want to have some adventure in your life right now, Ron? You could be a Virgo sun or rising as well. Please bring forward messages for Ron that are clear, concise and correct. You can also use Spirit Talker here. Talk through this device, Spirit. You know how to use this. Okay, let's have a look. So it's saying I'm glad you're here. So maybe Spirit is just happy that you're online and getting a reading. I don't know. Okay. You got a lot of blue here. Communication with yourself, especially your human self from your higher self, is very important right now. And as always, but heightened at this time, about this new beginning in regards to the new moon in Virgo. Aquarius lady. Let's have a look. What's her energy? Are you a masculine or feminine? Let me know that as well. I don't judge anyone and I don't care. But when the cards come up, I can sort of like just say, you know, I can express it more, better. There's something about lights as well. Like maybe you're seeing flashing lights at night, or like when you're asleep, you like light. There's something about the light. Okay. It's just going on about like sleep and light codes, possibly. So for her, we have 6, 6 and 7, 7. We also have the number 4, and the last card, wouldn't surprise me if it's the number 4, it's the number 6. So we have 666. Don't worry about that number. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just portrayed on television and movies as being so, and on internet and whatever. It's BS. Okay, go have a look at 666 and what it means for you in love. I feel that this person, this Aquarian lady, has had to be very strong of recent times in regards to a relationship she's possibly had to walk away from, or someone walked away from her. You may not know about this. She may not have divulged it, but Spirit is divulging it to you now. I would be very gentle here with this person, okay? Very gentle. She's a little unstable right now, okay? But it's not because she's unstable mentally or she's unstable emotionally. Someone has put her through something here, and you may not even know about this. So I'd be very gentle. I would be her friend if you are connecting with her in any way. I would be there for her. We've got the word despair. She has gone through something recently, or is still having the fallout in energy of something that happened to her in the past, and she hasn't healed from something someone did to her, okay? Right. Let's have a look. So you have the Justice in the reverse. Wow. So I'm here to tell you, and Spirit's here to tell you, that she's been through a lot of despair. She could still be going through it. She's mentally trying to move on. Spirit is trying to help her to do so, but she had something done that was very unjust. So it could be betrayal in a past relationship, something like that, okay? Stand your ground. She's having to, she may have had to stand up for herself. Someone could have been really breadcrumbing her, coming back in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, Christine. Like, you know, I love you. So she could have taken someone back again and again from betrayment. This betrayal, this could have been, well, this was, I feel. And this, you know, if you get to know her, and we'll look at that in a minute, but if you get to know her, this may come out, she may tell you about this in the future. But it's a marriage that went wrong, or a divorce, right? Or a long-term committed relationship that changed, and this was possible narcissist, okay? I've got the name Kevin. Write that down. So her ex could have been called Kevin. Who the hell knows, okay? So it was a non-starter, and it's been very difficult. She's slowly healing from it. So, and I feel that she's already, like, she's still in this healing energy, all right? She still have memories of this person. Like, she's not in love with them, I don't feel, but she's in love with what was. There's a lot of healing required here for her. Now, if you want to support her with this healing, you can do it within a relationship, because I do feel for you, I'm picking up in your energy here, you want to come in and show her support and caring and compassion. Just know also that you are not necessarily, even though you want to support in her healing journey, or you would be happy to do so, it doesn't mean you need to be a sounding board, and then once she's healed, who knows, although that might be the crux for her falling in love with you. Okay, I don't know if this makes sense, okay? Yeah, there was a third party, possibly something went wrong, but you're having a new start. This is you too. What is going on here? What is going on? Where's the Seven of Swords? I know it's here somewhere. Something really was uncovered. Something you found. Oh, I'm getting, hold on a second. Oh, far out. I've got Spirit here right behind me. Hold on. Spirit, can you talk through here? Tell me who you are. I'm sort of like seeing it's coming in like a hazy picture, like a grandfather. Okay, so you have a grandfather spirit right here in my balcony, in my room with me. Now, sometimes they're external, and I just pick up on their energy externally. Sometimes they're in the house somewhere else. This person is right here. Okay, Kevin came out in here, but it may be related to that. But there's a grandfather, or even great grandfather. Okay. You're welcome to be here as long as you're bringing love and light. If you want to bring forward any messages for Ron, please do so. This happens often, okay, so don't worry about it, Ron. I'm not too much of a freak. Okay. My name is Michael. Okay, who's Michael to you? It just literally said, my name is Michael, and then it said Mick, and then no, my name is Michael. Also, it's got here, there is a group of us. Is there someone you know that's passed called Michael? And it's saying there's a group of us. Did someone also possibly pass from an electrocution? Okay, electric shock. That's also coming through. But Michael's like coming through. So please tell me who Michael is as far as someone that's passed, because they've left my energy. They've said, yes, I'm here. Run. Okay, I just heard like a bell. I literally heard like a church bell. That may mean something to you, okay? Oh my God, okay. So you have spirit around. They've gone now. They've gone out of my energy. But like they come in, it's super cold, right? Their name is definitely Michael. I asked them who they were. They've said, on the Spirit Talker, my name is Michael. My name is Michael. And underneath it says Mick. And then it says, my name is Michael. Who is Michael? And also, if you don't know a Michael Graham that's passed, maybe look in your heritage, your family tree. It could be a great grandfather, not a grandfather. Let me know if you know. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was like a lot. Thank you, Michael, for coming through. Thank you for coming through for Ron. Right. Virgo energy, the Hermit. I know she's an Aquarian, but let's just move with this. Emperor in the reverse. This is still her energy. I feel she's doing a lot of deep diving, a lot of soul diving right now to see like what she wants from her life. She's going through healing. Oh my goodness. She's going through healing. They are protecting you, Ron. Do you know anyone called Michael? Just let me know. So there's a very... She is really... She needs to work on her base or root chakra. She needs to get regrounded. This relationship, whatever happened to her, whoever breadcrumbed her, it could have happened on the 14th. The number 14 just came through as well. That could be significant to you. Sagittarius, there could have been a Sagittarius as well. But there's this like instability that this caused her, that she's healing from still, okay? Okay, so then you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. You need to be patient with this connection. It's going to take a time for her to heal. There is victory and success here, right? So if you are patient with this person's healing journey, and you can even support her as a friend, I do feel that that would be the best way to go right now. So you have the Eight of Pentacles. You have Sagittarius energies. This is up in the upright, which is nice. Divine timing to get these emotions balanced. Patience and divine timing. I think you are willing to support and help this person work on their healing, right? And you're the person to do it, right? So Sagittarius is the number 14. Now Sagittarius has come out 14 it said 14 on here. Also, I've just got the word manifesting. You are a major manifester. It is part of your gift. It is part of your service to others as well. You could have Virgo in your chart as well, because we have this Virgo, even Aries here. You can give her the healing and emotional support to help her to be balanced. I think you would be willing to put the work in there. I would get to know her as a friend. Oh wow, so the Page of Swords is here twice because I've got two Rider-Waite decks. Okay, I've got two Rider-Waite decks, and I've obviously put one of the cards back in, but that's significant. There's a reason for that. This is being open with your heart. This is being like a friend as well. Being, you know, do you want to go out? Do you know, whatever. Okay, do you want to do something? We can do it as a friendship. I'm not like trying to like get you into the sack or anything like that. Okay, so there's this real need here. Which one is this? I'm just going to put that there so I know. There's a need here to be a friend, okay? And to continue to manifest. There's a manifesting video in my description. It's the best manifesting video I have ever found on YouTube. So watch it. I don't think it's very long, and that will support you. Okay, so you got the Seven of Pentacles again, you've got the Eight of Swords. I feel that you're going to be able to help this person to view things in a different way on a mental level and say, look, this has made you stronger from the past. If you can get this person to open up, Page of Cups, right? I don't think they want to right now. I've got Spirit coming through again. I don't think they want to right now, but I think they will in the future, okay, if you work on this. And Spirit is like, there's a reason you're in this person's life. Now, I'm not saying that this is the love of your life. No cards that have talked about real life love have come through here. Let me just grab this other card. Let me reset this as well. There's no like cards that have come through that are showing me you're going to have a relationship with this person, but friendship is a great start, especially if you can support them, okay? The video you post a link to will not open. Well, you can be friends. You can get to know her. You don't have to jump into a romantic relationship. Like, I've got a relationship coming up where I'm like open to just being friends. I want to get to know this person. I want to get to know how they tick, who they are. And I think too many people, and I'm sure you guys will all agree with me, just think of lust straight away. I mean, obviously there's like physical attraction, etc. And that's normal, but you know, I think as you get older, you just like, it's not that it doesn't mean as much to you, but I think it's more important that you have that camaraderie and best friend vibe with your partner over sex, okay? Right. Let me just have some water. Eva, if you're there. Eva, if you're there, let me know. I've also got 7 on people online. Gemini, Girly, Jasmine, and Eva, you were next in the queue. If anyone wants to donate, let me know. You are on a roll. Twin Soul, you are in, you are on the list, Twin Soul. You know how I work, guys, by now, okay? I'll put you on a list. When I call your name, it's your turn. Please try not to put messages in the feed unless you're talking to each other. Don't try to talk to me. I'm not looking at the feed. I'm focusing on the person I'm reading for, okay? Just know that, all right? I don't know if Jasmine is here. So, Kawai, is that like a Maori name or a French Polynesian name? No, it's a nice name. I like it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Yes, you can use this. Someone's saying, can I use this? Yes, you can use this. Okay. So let's have a look at Nandini. Nandini, post your question. I don't think Jasmine's here, so Nandini, post your question. Okay. It means cute. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Right, let's reset the device. Nandini's reading. What is here? So I'm seeing a spider walking across the wall just as I'm starting the reading, okay? He's trying to get out of the way. He's like, oh, what's going on? I can smell, what is this smell? And he's running up the wall, okay? Now, the spider spirit is about making your dreams real. So let's pull some cards and see what's here. We're also using Spirit Talker to bring forward messages. So if Spirit wants to talk into this device, they can do so to bring forward messages for you, okay? Specifically for Nandini right now. What do we have? Lay a solid foundation. There's something about like getting really serious about having a strong foundation, whether it be resourcefulness, whether this be like an emotional stability where you just love yourself and know yourself so well that you can support others because your cup is overflowing. But there's something here, right, about needing to get grounded, needing to have a solid foundation. And the spider spirit is about career as well. You know, you're asking about career. The spider spirit is making your dreams real, like building something. So let's look at the spider spirit. I mean, the spider, he weaves his web and he's patient. All right. He's patient for the right timing for that fly or gnat or whatever to fly in. Once that fly is caught in his web, he can't let it, like it can't get away. Even bigger like animals or gnats and things, they can't get away from that spider. Will go down there, he'll wrap him up, and then he'll be patient again and wait until he's either stored his food or, you know, wait for the right time to eat that, because he doesn't want to miss out on maybe 2 or 3 or 4 other things. You need to relate this to what's going on within your career. Do you need to get out of a job as well? I don't know if you are in a job, okay? Tell me, oh, far out. Tell me whether you're in a job you don't like, right? I need to know that from you, because I'm getting from the Spirit Talker to get out and leave. It says, now I don't want you to just take that literally and go quit your job if you've got a job, okay? You need to like think about this, right? And this is it's hard when you do tarot, because Spirit's giving advice and focus, but I also have a disclaimer, all right? The name Roger may be significant, R-O-G-E-R as well, all right? So you have the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit, set healthy boundaries within your career space right now. There's something about laying a solid foundation here, which may mean that you want to study, go back to school, okay? Learn something new, learn more about what you're doing within your job. So night school may be very good for you here. It says sometimes life stings, so there may be something that's difficult here in your current energy, in your current job. You may not get paid enough for what you do. You may need to set some boundaries with your bosses. Maybe they're giving you things that are too hard, or you don't know enough about, and you haven't had the training. Okay, so let me know if you know someone called Roger. Time to let go. Now, this is the second time Spirit said this. Get out and leave and let go. And like I said, I am not telling you to leave your job, and neither is Spirit. But there is something, if it's not emotionally satisfying you, or it's causing you stress, or you feel that it's the wrong job, there is other avenues. Okay. Hi, Queen NNN. Hi, Queen NNN. All right. Yeah. Embrace the in-between. I think there's a healing that you're learning in regards to your career, that you can release what you've outgrown, or that is not satisfying you. Okay. We've talked about what you need to let go. If you're not having passion or love for what you're doing, you're not enjoying it anymore, it's too difficult, it's your bosses are not set, you're not setting boundaries with them, and if you need to tell them, I can't cover all this stuff, I don't understand this, you haven't given me enough training, then you can think about something else. Okay, you can think about moving on to something else in the future, possibly even going to college or something like that. Okay, let's clarify. We also have Ralph, the name Ralph, R-A-L-P-H. We also have black hair, maybe the one that's with black hair, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at this difficulty in laying a solid foundation of where you currently are. Why is this? 3 of Swords. Something's causing you some sort of emotional and mental anguish within where you are. It may be other people around you. 3s are others. Okay, there's others here. Okay. You don't have to. This is just a gimmick. Okay, it's like I put the Spirit Talker on. If you don't want me to use it, I can turn it off. That's fine. Just like these names may come up. They could be past people. They could be ancestors. They could be names of spirit guides. But this is just something I'm trying, okay? It's just a gimmicky thing. People like it, so let's just do it, okay? Okay, well, Nandini, as far as healing, it is a long process, and that is a video for another time. I want to try and I want to make a series of videos in how to heal and the process of it. It can take years to heal. And sometimes people never do in this lifetime, from past traumas, from childhood, from life in general. Okay, how to heal is, as far as a time frame, is different for everybody. When you understand how to heal and you understand how to go about the process, and the more you do it, the quicker it can get. I found that. And also you have to wait for certain things to happen, so there's a lot of patience required. Okay, I don't want to say that word, Spirit Online. I don't know if you know anyone that's on METH, okay, METH, or you have known people that have been users. That is coming up. Now, I don't know if that is a message for now or the future, or that's past energy and you don't have to respond. Okay, right, let's have a look and see what else is here. You are appreciated. They do appreciate you at work. Spirit wants you to know that you are appreciated, even though they don't tell you, which they should. As good bosses, they should. Set healthy boundaries, possibly with a fire sign. You could be a Virgo. This fire sign keeps coming up in the Virgo reads, Aries and Sag energy mainly. Right? What does Nandini possibly need to let go of? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think you know at an intuitive level what you need to do to heal and move on from. And Spirit's also asking you to ask your guides for guidance in this regard. They're also saying it's not something we can talk about on YouTube. Okay, now I don't know what that means to you, but yeah. And then I just got agree on the screen. It's not something we can talk about here, or it's something personal and private to you. Okay, it's something within your mental that you need to release. And once you do that healing, which I said it can take time to, on a mental level, get over something, it can take years. Okay, I'm just going to say, okay. Now, as far as your job is concerned, there is the opportunity to look outside work where you are now, to do something different, to do something that's more integrated with you at a spirit soul level. Okay, let's see why embrace the in-between. So this is like, enjoy the process of moving from one thing to another. It may be within your current job. I'm not asking you to leave your job, and of course find another job before you do, if that's your story and if that's what your choice. But it is easier to get another job if you want to do that while you already have a job. Okay, because there is offers coming in. There is offers coming in. You could find something online as well. I do feel that you have skill, but there's a feeling of being lonely where you are, Nandini. And then we have this Eight of Cups, which is walking away energy. But like I said, I'm not telling you to. You need to make your own choice, decision, read the disclaimer, do what you need to do. This is just Spirit's advice through tarot. That's all it is. Okay. And you know, if we follow Spirit's advice and focus, we can get good results. But there's a loneliness about where you are. So I hope that makes sense to you, Nandini. That was your reading. Let me refresh the filter. Okay. Let's have a look. So is Eva online, or Jasmine, also Cosmic Mirror? All right. Eva, Nandini has had the reading. Eva isn't here. Jasmine, Cosmic Mirror. Eva is here. Thank you, Nandini. I hope that made sense. I'd like a love reading. Yesterday you mentioned I might meet someone new in Libra season. Let's have a look at that. Okay. We're going to reset. Do you want me to use the Spirit Talker or not? Let me know. I like to use it. I think it's a bit of fun. I think it's like just an extra element. And who knows, something may come through that's really significant to you. Okay. what's going on between September and October, and what cards do I want to use? Something lighter, something more like chill and happy. This deck. Okay. I don't know how chill this deck is, but we'll see. I was drawn to in it. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. Resetting the spirit talker for you. Eva. Love reading between now and September, October. Between now and October. I don't know what sign you are. Let me know what sign you are. We are doing, Eva and everyone else online. There's 7 people that are here. Usually get a few more people, but anyway. It's Friday, Saturday night. It's normal. I'm doing a weekly. No, I'm not. Let me get this right. I'm doing a new moon Virgo special. We did have a short general special at the beginning of this reading, but I'm doing an all signs at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so go and check that out. If you miss it, you can go back and watch it. It will be time stamped. Okay. All right. Eva. Let's look at your current energy. This says we like your equipment. That's funny. Okay. I like my new camera. All right, let's have a look. Current energy. Spirit has your back. Eagle energy. Timing is critical with meeting your person. Cancer season. The Chariot card energy. You need to create some sort of right now connection with your spirit guides, like a literal connection. Connect with them and talk to them, and have gratitude there, and also ask for signs and synchronicities about, moving forward. But you have got the Chariot energy in regards to love. These are very pinky colored cards, as you can see, which I really love. Okay, in regards to the love question. Okay, I'm going to use these as well. They've been sitting there and I haven't used them, so I'm going to use them. All right, so be very very open to talking to your spirit guides. Say to them, now, some people are scared of this. I feel that you may have fear attached to this, but you don't even have to close your eyes. Just say, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for everything you bring to me all the time, how you protect me. Can you please show me signs and synchronicities, when my person needs to come in, or when I need to meet this person, like if I need to go somewhere, for example, give me that intuitive nudge to do so. So there's something here about really tuning into your guides and just asking, and that's all you have to do. Like, you don't have to talk to them for hours and hours on end. They just need to know that that is what you require. Light your own path and lead the way, the stag spirit. So you have you need to tell spirit what you want to bring in. Please bring in the love of my life. Please bring in someone that is perfectly made, designed just for me. Okay. All right. Let's have a look and see what else you have. Love in the future for Eva. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Slow and steady wins the race. The number 8. So 7 to 8 weeks. This could be even 7 to 8 months. And that is a drop in the ocean in time for the universe and universal law, I'm hearing. Okay. The turtle spirit. You may really like turtles. Okay. And then you have more water energy, starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. So there is changes coming about. There is changes. But it might be, what it's showing me here is things might start changing for you in the way you view love in September, October. It doesn't mean to say your person will come in then. You may meet them, you may start to get to know them. We do have the, slow and steady wins the race card, okay? This person is going to admire you for how giving you are, okay? How beautiful and giving you are. So there's miracles coming your way. You also have horse at the bottom of the deck. The freedom is yours energy, okay? And there's the spirit be your guide, that hawk spirit, okay, which I say is the eagle. What's the eagle spirit in this deck? I don't know, but it is sort of like more like an eagle, but then the hawk is similar to look at, right? So there's something here about, you know, needing to be more patient. Let's pull some tarot. There's nothing major coming through the spirit talker at the moment. Okay. Timing is critical, slow and steady. Let's see what these two cards are here together in regards to love. For Eva, please, Spirit. Yeah. This is putting yourself first, having an adventure. Are you thinking of traveling? This Page of Wands is coming out a lot, especially for the collective and Virgo, actually. If anyone's a Virgo rising or sun, those readings are on the video section of my channel. There's something here about if you do meet someone in October, September, October, it is the time to just really have fun. Let your hair down. Be your authentic self. Go dancing, sing, have a good time, whatever it is you like to do. Get out of your comfort zone. Four of Swords in the reverse. Go somewhere different. I feel that you may meet this person at a karaoke bar or there's something here about something you don't normally do. You need to get out of your comfort zone and do it. Do what your heart desires, do what you're passionate about, or something you've always wanted to do, or go to a place. I do feel it's associated with the place. I'm also picking up boats for you, and maybe because we've got a lot of this water energy, so boats may be significant. There may be betrayal in the past. You need to put that behind you. Also, because I saw the Seven of Swords, we've got the 7 and 14, which is derivative obviously of 7. So you may have had betrayal or whatever in the past. Spirit is saying that there's a lesson to have been learned there, okay? Let's have a look at this open communication and infinite possibilities. Stop worrying about when your person's going to come in. It's only going to cause a lack of mentality. So you've got to stop that way of thinking and just be open to new experiences. This person is going to change your life. But if you keep thinking I will never have, this person's not coming in, you will just have more of that, okay? So there's a need here to have more trust. And this person's going to admire you for your generosity. Who is this person? Show me, Spirit. I just need some more, I need some clarification of who this person is. 2 of Wands, possibly meeting on a trip. Or again, the card of patience, another card of patience. You may have to wait till next year, either. And you may meet someone also in September, October, in Virgo, Libra season that you start to get to know, but it may not turn into anything till later, even the new year, January, February. So how far is 7 months away? Because we've got a lot of 7s here. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, so February, March. We've got a lot of February, March here. Pisces season, okay? And more Pisces season, okay? This is number 3. We had the High Priestess before too. You do have a soul contract with someone coming up. I don't feel that in September, October, it will turn into some sort of big romance, but you could meet them around that time. I hope that makes sense. And you could even meet them through travel. But this person's going to put you on a pedestal. You are elevating in your relationships, work on your mental balance. This came out in the reverse. Okay, you may self-sabotage too. Don't procrastinate right now. There's a need to really dig deep into what you like in hobbies, projects, art, creativity, exercise, health. We will be doing an All Signs special at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. Tune into that and see what it means for your sun and rising, possible moon, okay? But you got Aquarius energy here. Maybe you're thinking a lot about relationships, and Spirit wants you to look back with the Empress and the Star here into your own passions and things like that. Because when you start redirecting your energy back onto yourself, you start also shedding light, right? And you start magnetizing people towards you that are meant to be in your life, okay? That was your reading. And there is a gift coming in. Like, there's a gift of a person. They are a soulmate, and they are going to like rock your world, but it may not be till next year, or it may not turn into a romantic relationship until next year. I've just got the name Leonard, Leoard, Leonard. Leonard. You may know someone called Leonard. I'm going to have a quick break, guys. I'm just going to check my battery on this phone. Hold on a second. So we're doing pretty well because I've got a new camera and the battery's really holding out pretty good. But I have been on here for 2 hours. I am going to have a quick break and then we'll go back into it for like 30 minutes. I don't have a lot of people on live today. Maybe I need to start putting more tags on my videos. But usually on a Friday, Saturday night, this happens. Like, people are doing other things. So that's fine. Maybe it's just not the day to have like a big live with loads of people. That's fine. So what I could do is possibly do the giveaway tomorrow. Because I was going to do a giveaway, but I think I'll do it tomorrow morning for the new All Signs special. And that will go like nearly 3 hours, guys, that live. So if you're lying in bed on a Saturday morning and you just want to chill out with Soul Tribe Tarot, then yeah. Or should I go right now? I'm not sure. I think I might go right now, actually. It's over 2 hours I've been on. Okay, let me just pull a couple of these for you, Eva. See if anyone else wants to pop in here. That one on the floor wasn't meant for you. And just know that if something isn't meant for you, it will not be meant. It will not be there. Oh my God, I just had to bend down and pick that up. The younger man. Okay, so maybe a younger man coming into your space. They're not meant for you. There's someone better. All right. I just talked about something not being meant for you. Eva, light-hearted and a carefree time. I said with the Page of Wands, be more light-hearted, be more carefree. It's going to support you if you're like that, okay? The most difficult part of the situation is over. So, you know, if you're looking for love, you know, there is blessings coming in. In regards to love, it is going to take a bit of time though, okay? Cherry, post your question. Defend yourself. Something may be coming up where you need to be defensive a little bit, but don't be defensive, more stand your ground energy. And oh, Eva, a marriage will take place. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. If you do want to marry, you will, okay? And work on your creative projects, okay? Work on your creative projects. Ashish, post your question. Cherry, I will pull 3 cards for each of you guys. I will use Spirit Talker as well because that's like no effort. I'm going to go in a second. This is for Ashish. Ashish, post your question. I'm just doing a 3-card pull because I'm going to go. Okay. I want to start my own AI company. Will I be successful? Spirit's saying, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, see, the sun, so that's definitely a yes, no. What else do we have with that? You don't have a lot of competition with this in the niche you're going through, if that makes sense. So yeah, AI is advancing hugely and it's a great area to get into. So, but what you're doing is a little more out of the box and you don't have a lot of competition in the area, okay? Will you be successful? Yes. And Spirit is wanting you to push forward and try this, okay? Nothing came through on Spirit Talker for you. Cherry Blossom, what's coming towards you in love this year? Long-time stable relationship, for a long-term stable relationship. 7 of Wands, you have the 7 of Wands here. 9 of Cups. You possibly have to stop going after a certain type. That's coming through here. And really look at what would make you satisfied. Okay. So maybe you go after a particular type of person and Spirit wants you to think like to maybe give people the chance that you wouldn't normally go for, if that makes sense, Cherry. Also, of course, put yourself first in everything you do. Set boundaries with others. Maybe love right now, like literally today at the end of August, is not for you. You could be September, October, also birthday, so Libra and Virgo. And after the month of October is coming in your King of Cups. So I would say that after October, you're going to meet this person. Okay. I'm going to go now, guys. I'm like mixing up my words. Nothing really came through on the Spirit Talker for you either, Cherry. We'll turn that off. I hope you enjoyed today's live. Yes, it's been 2 hours. I cannot be on all night and all day and all the time. Okay, I need to like do some stuff. I've got a couple of Virgos readings to do, to put out. I've prepared my we'll be using tarot for the new moon special. We will be using tarot. And I am going to do the giveaway then, so because there's just not enough people online right now. But I'm going to prepare that now. So I'm going to sit on the sofa with my feet in some salt water. I suggest you guys do the same if you can do that, okay? Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm rambling. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Or see you tomorrow morning, hopefully, if you're on the New Moon Virgo special. Bye-bye.